and Gilgamesh says we can't give spoilers. Lots of anime-related stuff and explosions, and I think Michael Bay might have something to do with that.
Then in terms of the anime, we have Tsukihime. It didn't happen.
No. Why is that on that?
Fate Stay Night. Oh, yeah.
Repeat after me. There is no Tsukihime anime.
There is no Tsukihime anime. Beautiful!
Into his room and sleeping.
I'm not sure if you noticed this, but if you play the game, Shiki does nothing. Like, you're either doing plot, or he's mysteriously decided to go to his room and take a 16-hour nap.
There's one part where you're actually required to go do nothing to progress the plot.
Yep.
You have 14 choices. Go visit any of the main characters, investigate, or lay on the porch and sit around and do nothing. And if you want to advance the plot, you have to lay on the porch and do nothing. Which epitomizes Shiki as a human
Maybe
being.
it's the story of, rather than like going out.
If you guys have not played Melty Blood, there is a manga of it. I would highly recommend you read the manga if you want to know what's in the storyline. Because the game itself has possibly, in my opinion, the most infuriating story mode I have ever played ever. Because in order to get to the final conclusion of the game, where in the main storyline you fight the final boss and this person cleans the world, yada yada, you have to know which fights to win and which fights to lose. So if you're playing a fighting game, you go, okay, instinctually, I have to beat the ever-living crap out of everything that I see. So I'm going to beat the ever-living crap out of everything I see. Fantastic! Okay, final boss. Yes, yes, yes! I beat it! What do you mean, bad end? What?
All right.
How come you guys didn't talk about the plus this you can get to Toya?
The
what now?
yeah.
Tsukihime plus this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can talk about that very briefly and why we didn't talk about it. I was in charge of that last panel, and I didn't do it, and no one asked any questions about it. And yes, I'm sorry. Here's why I didn't do it. Sometimes you're given 16 different options, and the correct option is lie on the porch and do nothing, and you can't expect me to deal with this for 50 hours of gameplay. Also, okay. Also, I'll do it by next panel.
Also, one of the other reasons is that, unfortunately,
I'd like Otto von Bismarck with his noble phantasm in blood and iron, and I'm not quite sure what it'd do, but I still really want to see it.
yeah, I'd like to see like Ivan the Terrible, honestly.
Like, that's what that's what lasts.
I had somebody tell me one time they'd like to see Che Guevara as an archer, which I can see actually.
I actually want to see Charlemagne.
Ooh.
I think Charlemagne would be good. Oh, Saladin would be good too.
All right, let's go ahead and do this now.
All right.
Raise your hand if you are completely unfamiliar with Type Moon.
Wow. Holy shit. Shiro, you lying bitch. No.
Yeah.
Sakura.
Hey, you shut your face!
Hey. We'll get to that discussion later.
Alright, anyway.
Introductions.
Ryder would have lost sheerly due to the fact that he leads his army as a human being, and that's important for his identity as a king. Now, if you went against the war against ideals that Type Moon operates on, Ryder would have tossed his salad. So James and I were having this debate. If you could summon any servant, who would you summon? And this is biased for me because I think of everything hyper-realistically. So I thought, okay, who could I get a relic for real quick? General Sherman. I could walk down, go to the area he burned, summon General Sherman, and I would have a rider with a noble phantasm that is torching everything. I would toss anyone's salad with General Sherman.
All right.
Me and General Sherman would ride side by side, burning everything down.
All right, so hold on. Yeah. All right, Trip is dying to answer this, but before he starts, look at his face.
I want to answer.
James, can you please get me a naked Gil? Yeah. We're running. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's might be sort of breaking the rules because you're not supposed to be able to summon pure gods, but Hephaestus was actually cast out of Olympus and raised on an island. and he was deformed, like he had one gimp legs, and then he was welcomed back into Olympus later. So maybe God, maybe half God, we don't really know. So I feel he sort of skirts the rules a little bit on that.
You just really wanted a blacksmith.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Yes.
But he was known for crafting all of the thrones for the gods, all of the weapons, Zeus's lightning bolts, Hermes' sandals. You want to skip it? Oh yeah, I can skip.
Yeah. You have the power.
Nope. So I thought for his abilities, because he also crafted a lot of automatons to help him in his blacksmithing. So I felt that would be good for his abilities. He could summon familiars in the form of automatons and equip them with magical items. And he could also equip his master with magical items, because he crafted things like Achilles' armor, Agamemnon's staff. So he crafted weapons that could be used by mortals as well as magical creations. Yeah, and that was his noble phantasm that I came up with, right? He could just summon a small enclave of automatons to defend himself, since he does have a gimp leg. He's not exactly a fighter. He's a crafter.
But to be fair, not all servants can be King Arthur. I mean, we do have to have some pretty useless servants that are just like low tier, like a Shinji servant kind of thing.
See, but she's high tier. That's the problem.
Yeah, I believe she's 4-star, if I'm correct.
Mary Antoinette is strong, and that makes no sense in any possible way.
She's a writer. She's not strong.
I would say she's strong because she's so well known.
Your history is all.
And I don't care, I hate it. And the other big one that I did not like was what they did to Boudica. They basically turned her into Booby Monster 2.0 for the video game. And I'm just going, you took one of the greatest historical figures and made her a normal anime girl. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Do you know who I liked? I love Caesar, and I love how every single power-up he just gets fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter.
Yes!
Yeah, and then if you like the costume, I want to hear claps and cheers. We're just going to move through one by one, right? Everyone got it? Cool. Here we go. All right, so the first costume, please raise your hand there. Yeah, how do you guys feel about that costume? Yeah. High moon. Right, all right. Wonderful, all right. That was pretty good. Second costume, how do we feel? Oh, all right. Yeah, he's feeling it. Action, I love it. Oh, I think we've got a caster here. Caster, can you please show us? Ooh. Yeah. All right. I believe we've got Ring next. Everybody? How you feeling the Ring? Some kind of warrior woman thing. Very out of place. Kind of weird. What's going on here? Yeah.
Excuse you.
How do you guys feel about the saber? All right. I think my personal favorite, right? But it's not my choice. Shakespeare. It's not because of his costume. It's because of his workplace. Archer 1. All right, we got Archer 2 wants to say something. All right, so Archer 2.
I want to talk to Archer number 1. Archer 1.
Are we about to have shit talking?
Yo!
Let's do it! Is this getting like WWE up in here? Somebody jump the beat.
Somebody jump. Let's go.
Maybe use a command seal.
Oh, we got call outs.
Did you do these patterns yourself? No. Or did you trace them on?
So, we got MC shit talking Archer here. Some kind of crossover. How we feel? Nice. Wow. Unlimited salt works. Gilgamesh. How do we feel about the first Gilgamesh here? Yeah. Right, he's the best because he knows he's the best. We got Gilgamesh with shiny music-making weapon. Oh, all right. All right, here we go. What do we got? Altar? Yeah, Altar Saber. Altar Saber's sexy, that's what I'm saying. All right, yeah, okay. I don't know you. You look strange. You don't have a sword. You're not talking about swallows. What's happening here? All right, how do we feel about Assassin? Yeah, all right. What do we got over there? I see more saber. By the way, I love that sword. Amazing. All right, and on saber's right, because I can't quite make it out. What do we got there?
How do you feel?
Awesome. How do we feel? Excellent. All right, best lancer. Wonderful.
Excuse me? What? Did
Yeah. Gilgamesh, you have a question, and no, we will not bow down to you.
Mongrels.
All right.
So which one of you can tell me what happens when two of these collide on full power?
No. My memory's a little hazy, but I'm pretty sure the world ends.
Just the world?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, it is only a planet-busting power, unfortunately, and I don't think the two of them hitting would somehow multiply it so much as just diffuse it across the actual planet.
I got it. Complete protonic reversal.
Yeah, so I think the short answer.
Yeah, Extra is very much a similar experience to Melty Blood in the sense that it treats itself like a visual novel, but with actual like gameplay. In the sense that you still have to make decisions that affect the way the route goes, and you get bad ends, that kind of thing, like left and right. If you pick the wrong thing, the game just automatically game overs because you picked the wrong thing. It just kills you arbitrarily because you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
But I have not actually played it as Tamamo Caster. I've played it as the other. I'm going through my Archer run right now, and I've played it as Saber. But one thing that's nice about Fate Extra is the fact that you have like time to talk to your server in your little storeroom, and you prep for the next level, and it really feels like a more personal experience of you and your server. Like you get to know them, you get to know their story over the course of the game, and it actually feels like you are in kind of in control of how you want to fight this Holy Grail war, because in the very first opponent that you face, Shinji's servant, you actually go to the library and read up on who this person is historically, and it's like you would do that if you were trying to figure out who your opponent was in this type of situation.
The prizes are up here, and can you tell them a little more about the prize we got?
All right, so starting on this end, we have 2 pairings of phone charms. There's a Ryunosuke and Caster pairing, and there's a Tokiomi and Kirei pairing as well.
Pretty cute.
I have 5 packs of Fate Zero Y Schwartz cards, which I believe are out of print, so they're becoming very hard to find for anyone that plays that game. Arguably the grandest of prizes, no pun intended, is the Grand Order Saber Arturia, so we have that.
We expect that you're probably going to pick that one.
And then we also have a Saber in a bathing suit, who we verified as legitimate, even though it says Saber.
Have you turn slowly so that everybody can see, including us, all of your awesome details. Just turn around and spin around. Just spin forward and spin around. Be awesome. Yeah, spin to win.
Awesome Frankenstein. If you do not know who that person is.
So, what do we think of this amazing costume? You better clap because we're polite fandom. Yeah. Wonderful. Beautiful. That's a good start. All right, number 2. Please get up here. I gotta say, I like the armor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's here too.
All right, so that is definitely a saber with a lance.
Excuse you, sir. I am a lancer.
All right, number 3. Please show us your amazing costume.
Well, first, I'm going to be useful. Hold on.
Just leave that back there.
Oh. I like the spotlight effect. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's good. The best part about this saber has already been a good servant for us by bringing us water. Number 4, please show off your costume. I like the cross.
Thank you.
Yeah, so please slowly turn, everybody. Yeah, what do you think of that? Good. Good stuff. All right, 5, Caster here. Yeah. Shake that tail. Wonderful. Number 6.
I can't really spin, so I'm just gonna kind of like hold my butt
That's
down.
fine. Just walk slowly in a circle. It's okay. All right, wonderful. Oh, I like this. All right, number 7. Nice. All right, can you turn us up? No, we want to see you too. Yeah.
Okay, well, you want to see all this stuff back?
Yeah, nice. Lovely. This is what I love the most about this panel, by the way, is putting them on in the spot. That's awesome. All right, number 8.
Dang.
Wow, she likes that. Wonderful. Number 9. So I'm gonna boo you just because your character is like whiny. I'm sorry, it's awesome, dude. I love it. Wait, Shiro never gives up. That's right.
Just because you're correct.
I got it. Nice. Wonderful. Please turn so we can enjoy you too. Yeah.
He's quick on his feet.
Oh yeah. 10. All right. This is, I believe, a form of crossplay. Mysterious? Mysterious Heroine X. Hero. It's better if it's a female. All right, Gregor, I apologize.
It's actually an April Fool's joke.
He is our Grand Odor expert. I apologize
No,
for
it's
my
actually an April Fool's joke.
Even better. 11. Show off. Yeah. I like this. If you guys line up on that wall if possible, that way it'll be a little easier for you guys. 12. Ooh, is that rule breaker? Oh, that is rule breaker. Nice. Maybe we can use that and get some extra time in this panel. 13.
Did you already break somebody's prop?
Nice. Oh, look at that. He broke.
Are you playing the Gilgamesh theme?
It's made in Britain, Mongrel.
Wait, are you playing the Gilgamesh theme? No, are you playing a theme song?
It's coming from the sword. Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's a cool prop. Hold on, come back. Come back. We're going to play that.
Alright. Is that the return of dubstep?
I like it.
Yes.
Alright, so 14. Please show us your stuff.
Wait, is that a cross like Tokyomi?
Yes.
Yes!
That was cool. I like that. 15, please. This guy, by the way, just fair warning, he always has awesome cosplay. He loves seeing it. Just get up there and show it off.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Oh,
Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Your friends do not shake the darling buds of May.
Alright. 16.
Karen.
Please show us what you got.
That's a lovely Karen, by the way.
Oh, looks good. Alright.
I just want to point out how awesome this is. No one cosplays from Halloween.
Yeah, no one cosplays Karen.
That is amazing.
I really appreciate it. Alright, 17. Please show us your stuff.
Set it down.
Just, it's alright. It's safe. It's safe. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. Good.
Sorry.
18. Yeah. Please turn so we can enjoy it. Yes. Awesome. Thank you very much. 19. Shows what you got. I like the sword, by the way. That's a cool sword. Yeah. Awesome. All right. 20.
A gill?
Applaud for your king, mongrels!
All right. I like the attitude.
You're the one that uses
21.
broken swords! That's nice.
Trace on!
All right. 22. Please show us what you got. Oh wow, he's got wounds and everything.
Man, he's got wounds.
Did you just walk to the dealer hall? What's that? Did you just walk to the dealer hall?
You guys can stand in front of the building a little bit. It's cool. Don't worry about it. 22. The latecomers. Alright, I like this. So real question. Can you do the voice?
Can I do the voice?
Yeah. Can you say your name with like just energy and conviction?
All right, somebody count it down for me.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Iskandar!
Yeah!
You're all members of my army.
Yes.
We need to wait.
Final. Please show your stuff. It's alright. You'll be safe.
Face her towards the crowd.
Face her towards the crowd.
Hold on. Just in case you guys can't see how amazing this is, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah!
Okay. Wonderful. Oh, all right. So we're going to deliberate real quick, and we're going to pick who we think deserves to come up here and pick, you know, from these amazing selection of prizes. Just
It's gonna melt
quick
here.
second.
It's gonna melt here in a second. It's gonna hang on my tripod. It's that one.
All right.
You don't want to put PV. You want to put plastic.
All right. We've settled on a person.
Oh, shocker.
Okay, we've settled on number 15, Shakespeare. I'm actually surprised by this, considering the sheer number of like amazing waifus that showed up. But Shakespeare, your outfit is amazing.
Yeah!
Wow.
All right. What are you gonna get?
You get to pick any of these over here. One item. So the pairing of these like cute little charms. One of these white shorts. I don't know why you picked one of those when you got these. And amazing art. This is a saber. Like that. Oh, all right. The grand prize. That makes sense. There it goes. All right, and then the panel will thus begin. Please find your seats. We'll wait for you. We love you all. This is amazing. I'm so happy. Everyone, give them a round of applause. That was amazing. You guys did awesome. Yeah.
I just wanted to point out as well, Shakespeare's book is actually a Shakespeare book.
He put some effort into that. It was good. Good stuff. All right. So, welcome to the Type Moon Universe fan panel. We mentioned earlier we do this every year at Momocon AWA. Bring us into the present. So, all right. And then,
So they decided they were going to go over and make their own Grail war with blackjack and hookers. Quite literally in this case, because instead of trying to make their own Grail, they tried to copy the third Grail war, which was the one done in World War II. They did such a horrible job copying it that the concept of a heroic spirit does not exist. Anything can be summoned as a servant. For example, Rider is, in my opinion, even though it's very esoteric what it really is a spooky ghost version of the bubonic plague. Yes, and it gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And I could keep on going, but there's just one perfect staple of how weird this Grail War was. There is no official Saber class summoned on this war. Yes, I know.
A balanced war.
Oh no, it gets even better. They decided they were going to throw in a little plot twist from Fate Apocrypha. There was, yes, very, very quick spoiler alert, and this is the only bit of spoiler alert I will give because I'm not going to go too far past this. But there was a summoning of a saber to just a random person. This person was a mage, but it was just a random person. And he popped up to this person and said, "Hello, I am the embodiment of the actual Holy Grail over in Fuyuki. We don't like what you guys are doing here. I'm going to reset this war, keep the servants that are already there, spawn my own, and destroy all of them. And then we're going to show you only Japan can make Holy Grails." And it only gets worse from there.
so I think the name is appropriate. It is both strange and totally fake. But it's surprisingly good. And what's also cool is real recently, they announced, come on, the movie. So there is the Princess Ilya movie that was announced. This is the movie. Yeah, this is
The Ride Never Stops.
It's a Princess Ilya movie. It's coming out. We don't know much about it because the only thing they showed us was this image.
And as you can see, this image.
PowerPoint presentation?
What?
It won't be a PowerPoint presentation like the
Well, there actually is. There will be a Fate Extra audio drama as well coming out soon, so we'll have that probably before we have this series.
Is this fucking Doctor Who?
Those of us who have played Extra know this is a tedious rock, paper, scissors dungeon crawling RPG. I don't have the attention span for this. I dead-ended because I didn't pick the right option because it plays too much like a visual novel. How can we make this series better, bring it back from the dead? I know! Dynasty Warriors!
It means you're obviously ready. It means you're obviously ready for really stupid questions about power levels. So.
Okay.
Oh God. All right.
You got Trip to stand.
Here's one you might not have heard though. All right, Miyu versus Shiro versus Nine Lives Blade versus Shiro. Who would win?
All right.
Wait. Which Shiro's?
Miyu versus.
Miyu versus Shiro.
Yes.
Versus 9 Lives Shiro.
Shiro's better.
But don't forget that Shiro can't use unlimited blade works anymore. He can't.
It doesn't matter. Shiro
But he
can't.
could. But he couldn't.
No, Shiro can usually use unlimited blade works. Only the archer can use it.
Which Shiro is Archer?
All right. So
Spoilers.
All right. So which Shiro is a better Shiro?
Is a better. Okay.
Mirror World.
Yeah. Mirror World.
Definitely.
In fact, I love the game so much, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Fate Extella for the Nintendo Switch tonight during our Q&A session. So if you,
The prizes.
who wants to guess what's in the grail already?
Salt.
Salt.
Because that literally.
So what I want from Shaft is an entire anime about Kid Gil leading a soccer team to the final tournament and winning the Olympics with a bunch of 12-year-olds, using his great leadership, completely animated with Shaft, filled with head tilts, super-powered Gate of Babylon kicks to the goals, and Gilgamesh just being a great leader as a good man on his sports team. That's what I want.
My name's Brian, and we've talked before about what Hephaestus would be, and since I'm also a Smith, I believe Caster would be my class.
Right.
So my question is for you. With as much as we all hate on Grand Order for just being utter nonsense and BS, how do you like Extella? Because that is also utter nonsense.
Extella.
The moon is a program!
Hell yeah. He does not like Extella.
He does not like Extella.
It's nonsense.
Thank you.
Extella has an ending.
Opinions.
Okay, you're getting another game.
I can hold Extella in my hand. Here it is. I own it. I don't have to keep pumping money into it to keep playing it. It's not an addiction. I can play it and finish it, and it's a real game.
You don't have to pay money for
So, game design is separate. I'm talking about game story.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
Everyone
ridiculous.
loves the main character for no reason.
How far have you gotten in Extella?
I couldn't do it.
That's so. Extella doesn't get good until the third round, which is not a praise. That's a criticism.
Have you played Fate Stay Night?
Well, okay, that's a good point too. But yeah, Extella does not get really good until the third round. When you get into the third round, you really get invested in the story, and then
I can't get past how they take the established things and just throw it onto a bonfire and like we make up whatever we want.
It's right. So with my unlimited holy properties, I will be drawing from the grail the name that is most worthy to hold this Switch copy of Fate Extella.
If you can find a Switch.
From the Soul.
Yeah, if you don't, I'll be honest, if you don't own a Switch or you don't want this, you can give it to somebody else. It won't hurt my feelings. I want this to be the best experience for someone as possible because you really gotta play this game. Okay, so.
That was ominous.
So.
Is it really?
It is.
Frank has spoken. Destiny had its way.
It's over. Or something.
He's gonna eat it.
Give it some of the salt too.
You're gonna guilt trip me on this, so I will play.
Okay.
I will play.
Hey, I was given the means to play Grand Order, and I played it. I'm giving you the means to play Extella. You should play it.
Done.
So, what do we think about the Fate Apocrypha anime?
Hey, the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
It's actually like beyond the whole joke of Bluebeard. It actually is a fantastically well done series.
I'm almost kind of mad because I can't just go and marathon every bit of it like I can the older series. So it's kind of that same thing, but it's very well done. I always enjoy any of the Fate series because they have, of course, all of your ancient heroes to choose from. So it's interesting to see it, and it's kind of another thing to see who they choose on both sides, and you get such a huge amount of them in this because it's not your standard 7 servants.
It's a 14
like 14 servants, and you get to watch a bunch of cosplayers huddled together trying to run Tendrils.
That was hilarious. At the Anime Expo, we had all the cosplayers in the huddle. Yeah, go for it.
So if this ends up going online, I will get you the pictures. So after the photo shoot, suddenly everyone started congruing together of like this group of like 30 cosplayers all huddled together. And I'm like, I wasn't paying attention. I looked over and they're just screaming and then silence, screaming, silence, booing, silence. And I looked over, they're all playing Grand Order, running 10 drops. And they're just like, all of them staring at one person's phone at a time as they're doing it. So I just come up there as Bluebeard and I'm just kind of like taking selfies with myself and everyone around in the group as no one's realizing what I'm doing. I'm going all the way around them the entire time. And it's funny.
Yeah, and then not be disappointed with the Shaft visuals. I will say one thing about the visuals that's not a spoiler. Nursery Rhyme is in this series.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready for the most Shaft thing you've ever seen outside of Madoka. It's incredible.
It is about as close as an anime can get to an acid trip. It is brutal. So, speaking of surprising but very, very good, we have the underdog of the season. Whoever in their right mind thought that an anime about cooking in the Fate universe, or even a manga about cooking in the Fate universe, would have been halfway decent. Turns out we were wrong. Very wrong.
Good wife, damn it!
So, hey, that the biggest thing that has happened since the last time we've talked to y'all at last Momocon has nothing to do with an anime. It actually has everything to do with a mobile game. And that mobile game is Fate Grand Order. So, we have Fate Grand Order here. And what? Oh, I'm sorry. All gotcha games are the same to me. I apologize. All right, so, hold on. Sorry. All right, so, moving on, Fate Grand Order. CJ.
I swear I had nothing to do with this.
CJ. I told you to talk about Fire Emblem stuff after this.
Don't look at me.
Okay, we're professional here. Yes. So, all right, so moving on. Fate Grand Order. No! We already have Ilya. We don't need more idle crap. Okay. So, anyway. Okay. We're back in business. We are back in business.
Thanks, Elizabeth Bathory will ever show up in the anime.
I hope not, because I hate her voice. Hey, I love your cosplay, though. You're from Valkyria Chronicles, right? Yes. That's awesome. I gotta hit you up later.
See, I don't know. I would like to get like just one second. So, because we've got a few minutes, but I loved Apocrypha because it wasn't in the same timeline. Like that. I mean, well, it in a way is, but like I'm like, there's gonna be so much makeup, so much.
You can do it.
His clothing is a skirt. That's 80% of my body. I'm gonna have to paint.
Do the tennis version.
Oh,
do the tennis
version. So hold on, because I have the video of it. This was the version I was gonna do, and I was like, I'm not quite in shape to do 15 abs. Like the image of his artwork is like, there's too many abs. Those muscles don't exist in my body, no matter how much.
It's like Mortal Kombat physiology.
What is it? Tim? Gotcha. Carnival Phantasm is an amazing thing. And their sports festival, like it is by far my favorite thing ever.
No, Berserker's Errand is the best thing in this series.
I wanted to make this so bad. I've actually found a tiny tennis racket for this too.
She is precious.
Yes.
Sorry. I can't sing to it.
That racket must be made of something potent.
I need to find you a racket that's like this.
No, I found one. It's one of the Wiimote rackets.